Three news stories for you, viewers. Firstly, an Eastern Zone commander of Oromo Liberation Army has been arrested. A few hours ago, he was arrested from a hotel. Who is he? Where was he arrested? Secondly, Jeffrey Feltman is leaving. Now it has been confirmed. US State Department issued a statement a few hours ago. Antony Blinken, US Secretary of State, confirmed the departure of Jeffrey Feltman. He welcomed the new US envoy for the Horn of Africa. Who is this new US envoy for the Horn of Africa? Can he deliver? And interesting thing is that this new envoy has worked in Turkey as US ambassador. And we know that Turkey is backing Ethiopian government militarily. Turkish drones are in operation in Ethiopia against Tigray forces. So can this new US envoy for the Horn of Africa, who has worked as American envoy in Turkey, can he change the way Turkey is supporting Ethiopian government? And lastly, viewers, Dr. Tedros, head of World Health Organization WHO, a Tigrayan, has released a statement. I have a video clip of Dr. Tedros. He has briefed about the supply of medical aid to Amhara, Afar, and Tigray regions. Firstly, viewers, a commander of Oromo Liberation Army has been arrested. He was operating in Eastern Harage zone, and he was one of the commanders of Eastern Zone of Oromo Liberation Army. His name is Oda Kabso or Farhan. He was spotted in a hotel in Harar city. Ras Hotel is the name of the place, and he has been taken into custody from this hotel. Some other OLA members have also been arrested along with Oda Kapso, including a person named Jale Urji Saba. This is not the first time that OLA members have been arrested in East Harage. We know that Oromo Liberation Army has been trying to penetrate East Harage. And a few days ago, some OLA members were arrested there. Now, a commander, Oda Kabso, has been arrested in East Harage zone, Harar city. City is Harar, zone is East Harage, and the place is Ras Hotel, where this commander has been arrested. Secondly, viewers, now it has been confirmed that Jeffrey Feltman is leaving. US State Department a few hours ago in a statement confirmed the departure of Jeffrey Feltman. Antony Blinken has spoken about that too. Antony Blinken says that when Jeffrey Feltman took on the role of US Special Envoy for the Horn of Africa, he had said that he would work for less than a year. But this region, this Horn of Africa region, requires constant attention of the US authorities. He was appointed in April, so almost 9 months have passed. That is why a new permanent envoy has been appointed. His name is David Satterfield. Important thing is that he has worked, this new US envoy, as a US envoy to Turkey. Now we know that Turkey, UAE, and Iran have been accused of supplying weapons to Ethiopian government, and some independent sources have shared some evidence too that the three countries are supplying Ethiopian government with weapons. And we do know that Jeffrey Feltman was in Turkey a few days ago, and he raised the issue of the delivery of Turkish drones to Ethiopian government while he was in Turkey. So US wants to stop the supplies of Turkish drones to Ethiopian government. Can David Satterfield play any role, as he has worked in Turkey? He must be having some contacts there. He must be aware of how to talk to Turkey about this Tigray conflict. That is why he has been appointed as US Envoy to the Horn of Africa. Jeffrey Feltman could not deliver, no doubt about that. He failed in Ethiopia and Sudan, and his failure is the failure of US foreign policy. It's not his personal failure. We yesterday heard that China is also appointing an envoy or representative for the Horn of Africa. So, all powers, world powers, are focusing on the Horn of Africa. This is the time for the leaders of the Horn of Africa that they should unite. They should resolve their conflicts on their own. Don't let foreign powers exploit you. Don't let foreign powers enter your country under different pretexts. Try to solve your problems on your own. First, these foreign powers enter the countries under different pretexts. Then people complain. Then countries complain that they are interfering in their internal matters. They interfere because the countries cannot resolve their problems on their own. That is what we are seeing in Ethiopia, in Sudan. Conflicting parties who are part of the conflict, they are not ready to sit. That is why you create a space for foreign interventions. Now, lastly, viewers, Dr. Tedros, head of World Health Organization, a Tigrayan, has released a statement about delivery of medical aid to Afar, Amhara, and Tigray. He says that WHO was able to provide medical aid to Afar and Amhara regions. Both are accessible. But Dr. Tedros says that since mid-July, Tigray is inaccessible. World Health Organization could not deliver any medical supplies to Tigray since mid-July. Tigray is definitely under a blockade, under a siege. Aid supplies are not arriving in Tigray. Watch the complete video statement of Dr. Tedros about medical aid supplies to Afar, Amhara, and Tigray regions of Ethiopia. Thank you for watching.
In Ethiopia, WHO was able to dispatch 14 metric tons of medical supplies to Afar and 70 metric tons to Amhara in December. Two places have been affected by the conflict. In Tigray, WHO has not been permitted to deliver medical supplies since mid-July of last year. This is despite repeated requests from WHO to provide medical supplies to Tigray region, which would help meet some of the humanitarian and health needs in Tigray. Even in the toughest periods of conflict in Syria, South Sudan, Yemen, and others, WHO and partners have had access to save lives. However, in Tigray, the de facto blockade is preventing access to humanitarian supplies, which is killing people. At the top, I spoke of how the new year is a time to renew. I urge all leaders and key stakeholders in conflict to remember that those who work for peace are the heroes history remembers. We need health for peace and peace for health. To build trust and save lives, a good starting point is to ensure humanitarian and health corridors are open in all conflict zones so international agencies and civil society groups can do what they do best: save lives.